All right, Cancer. I don't need you throwing anything in my face talking about you out here favoring other people over me. No, I'm not. You still getting a reading. Press like, subscribe, notification bell. With the notification bell, you can get my lives. If not, you have to wait 12 hours. Okay, I do like telling stories, so it will not resonate with everyone. And sometimes I do general, but if you like a good story on the one that you want to watch. Anyways, you can find me on Lisi the High Priestess on TikTok for my readings. Lisi the High Priestess, or excuse me, Lisi's World on TikTok for my life. Lisi the High Priestess 2 por TikTok y YouTube español y si hablas español, okay? And Lisi.High Priestess 86 on IG. And if you can find me in my other apps, blessings to you. All right. A little bit of air because I just burped out of nowhere. All right. If you have a kid, make sure you're burping your kid after they're done. Because if someone's giving a baby a bottle, you need to be burping the child. I don't know. I feel like someone might have a newborn or someone's dealing with a newborn child, or you could be babysitting. It's very important to burp a child. They not yet have learned those reflex. You have to help them. Okay. Just in case. Also learning a child. Okay. I get Miss Robinson and the Father of Sticks. All right, there's a funeral going on in the Strength card. Also, this woman is wearing a fur coat. All right. Also, beware of the person that's wearing a coat during summertime. All right. If someone's wearing a coat because they have a gun under that coat and they're acting crazy. Oh man, let me tell you something that happened to me yesterday, Cancer. So, Cancer, yesterday I was at a certain building, right? And there was this guy, he was waiting in line, and clearly I could tell that he was an addict or he had mental illness. And he was like saying, like, um, I'm going to stab the plug. I'm going to stab him. I'm going to rob him for all his money. I'm going to stab him. And he kept going like, I'm going to stab him like this. I'm going to stab him like this, and I'm going to rob him for his money. He kept saying it over and over again. And I was sitting down because I was waiting in line and you had to get a ticket. You had to wait in line. And I was just thinking to myself, like, who's the plug? He's in danger. Like I was just thinking to myself, he's in danger. And I think there was other two people across me that like I was looking at them, they were looking at me, they were thinking the same thing. Like the plug is in danger. Also, the plug can really be in danger because the Father of Sticks, Miss Robinson, and the Strength card, someone is plotting to rob the plug. Now, like I said, these are unique stories. And even though it is your birthday, that doesn't mean that someone's birthday is doesn't mean you haven't experienced this. It doesn't mean that someone else hasn't experienced this. And it does not mean that someone could possibly be experiencing this, or you could be reading this on a paper or watching something on TV. Make it happen, baby. Also, someone is telling somebody, make it happen. Also, this reminds me a lot of Canon. Growing up, Canon, I think that's it. With 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a Cancer, by the way. And his mother, Rock, always had the flyest coats and stuff. And, they did rob the plug. Also, when she was robbed. All right, let's read further into this. Someone is having a conversation with somebody. I also see someone that is standing next to a cemetery. Someone has passed on, someone has died, and someone is furious over this death. Whoever robbed the plug, whether it was a homeless man or not, or someone tried to rob the plug, but I feel like someone passed away behind someone robbing the plug. And someone is furious. How in the fuck did this happen? How did this happen under my watch? What do you mean it was a bum that robbed him? What do you mean? Also, I feel like a bum or someone that has mental illness is saying this to someone. Like it happened to me, but I really don't think the message was for me. It had to be for somebody else that was in there. Okay. And I feel like There could be a person that is the plug. I don't know who this plug is. It's a mysterious person. This is just energy I'm reading. And they're getting synchronicities about being robbed. And someone could possibly be the plug, the main dude, the head honcho. Okay. And they're getting synchronicity, or just they can read somebody's lips, or someone can they can smell, they have a keen smell, a gut feeling that someone is going to rob them or try to rob them. The Page of Wands, the Page of Wands and the King of Wands twice. Also, I feel like I said, this woman is in the funeral home and she's like, what the fuck you mean? So and so. You're going to find out right now who the fuck robbed so and so. This shit doesn't go unpaid. The Nine of Swords and the King of Cups were on it. The Five of Wands. They're sending soldiers out into the streets. The Moon card, there you are. They're sending soldiers out into the streets. And sometimes I do cops, sometimes I do the Masons, military, but this is not military. This is street talk. This is the streets are talking. Also, um, yeah, because I mean, this is not even an act of money. This is an act of revenge. This is whoever robbed the plug. But I feel also like when this crazy guy is saying this, it's because that crazy guy witnessed who robbed the plug. And it's not my story, honestly, but I feel like it's somebody's story. They're going around asking people. There's the moon again, el cantarito, el árbol. Okay, el nopal. They're offering, like someone's offering someone a drink, la rana, el caso. Okay, so this is what I see. I see that there's a drug addict that has information about the plug that got robbed. And I see someone finally coming across this person and they're asking, what did you see? And someone is like reenacting everything because they're so fucked up on drugs and stuff, but they're literally telling this person exactly how this plug got robbed. The moon twice, dude. Three times. The moon has came out three times. Three times, homie. You gotta run in mystery or in silence. This is like silence. The streets are talking, but it hasn't hit the federal ears, is what I heard, or it hasn't hit the Masons. And this is going to. I hate to say this because sometimes I be for the Masons and sometimes I'm not. In this case, there is no Masons anywhere. There's no Masons anywhere. There's not one fucking card of a Mason here. Courting. There's not one card of Masons here. So whatever this is going on, this is not going to touch ears to the law. This is criminal. This is the underworld law. They're run by different rules than the ones that they would following the Masons. The Queen of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you right now, there's the moon again. How the fuck do you get the moon 4 times? They can't know nothing about this. Either this had already happened or is conspiring undercover somewhere. The Queen of Wands. And I'm telling you, the Queen of Wands with the funeral home, like I said, like The Rock, or, speaking on 50 Cent's life or Growing Up Canon, you could be watching this, but I feel like this is actually happening. This woman runs shit. This woman is a Cancer. And she's the one that calls shots here. Nobody makes a move. No one gets touched without her permission. And someone got touched without her permission. And the consequences of that are a very serious thing. There's the woman, there's the Ace of Pentacles, and there's the Queen of Pentacles. She has a lot of money. Ooh, someone's in trouble. Finally, there's a cop right here. The Emperor. The Ace of Bones. You know, this screams misdirection. There's two women here. Because there's two Queen of Wands. Oh, shit. Someone's gonna find another foe, or this woman is going to find out that her competition is another woman. That it was a woman that put out that hit. It was another woman, a woman just like me, a woman just like you, not like me. I'm not doing these stuff. This is a story I'm just kind of channeling. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody out here trying. Oh, Lisi's out here on a murdering spree. No, this is a story. All right. Whether you're watching this on TV, growing up canon, I say growing up cancer. Crazy, it's canon. He chose that word. Growing up cancer. Because there's two women here that run shit, and there's another woman coming in to deal with this woman. This woman, I also feel like this woman killed the plug because they chose to stay with that person. And so they were like, if you're not going to, choose my side, lay down. Okay, she was sending a message. And this message is gonna cause war. I'm gonna leave it at that.